Leaders are optimistic, too, about the new coach. They say he has the credentials needed to lead a team whose fortunes are closely tied to the city, as Rob Masson reports.
The coach, I think, in this profession has aspirations to continue to grow and develop, and certainly you feel confident as you go through this journey that you're ready to take the next step, and it's just a matter of when that opportunity presents itself.
From his days as a quarterback at Prosser High in Washington to his time as offensive coordinator of a Super Bowl winner, local leaders are optimistic about the Saints' future now that they've hired 36-year-old Kellen Moore.
I am excited. I really am. Young, good with X's and O's, and he's got a good resume.
Moore orchestrated the winning offensive game plan 2 days ago in Super Bowl 59, where his Eagles scored 40 points against the world champion Kansas City Chiefs. He'll now return to New Orleans as the first head coach hired from outside the organization since Sean Payton was brought in 19 years ago.
He's had a very successful career, and the head coach, I think we've seen the importance of having the right head coach here since Sean Payton left.
Payton's former quarterback is also pleased with Moore's selections.
I haven't, other than what I've never met him before, other than just, and all I have to go off of is just his track record, and every he's been successful wherever he's gone. He's obviously an extremely bright offensive mind. I mean, coaching the Super Bowl here, right? Done a great job with that Philly offense.
While city leaders are optimistic about the selection of Kellen Moore as the Saints' new head coach, he is still just a football coach, but they believe his success can serve as an inspiration to others.
Saints are vital to New Orleans. Look, if the essence of New Orleans is the culture and the authenticity that runs through our veins, the Saints are that heartbeat, right? That rhythm.
When the Saints win, there's a huge business uptick here the entire week after their game. So, just the spirit of New Orleans and the New Orleans Saints are all joined at the hip.
Jay Cicero with the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation says the Saints and their success are vital to all that they do to promote the city as a major sports event town. And while he praises Darren Rizzi for the enthusiasm he brought to the job, he believes the selection of Moore as head coach is the right choice. And Kellen Moore isn't the first Saints head coach brought in from Philadelphia. In 1986, the Saints hired Jim Mora, who had coached the Stars in the USFL, a team that played in both Baltimore and Philadelphia. Mora led the Saints to their first conference championship 5 years later in 1991.